It's the day 1989, the laws to let Ghanaians have the legal status to operate as small-scale miners, to exploit the minerals in this country with the backing of the law. And it was done in 1989. The PNDC law 218 was promulgated this day. And as small-scale miners, we want to use this day to create awareness about small-scale and to put some proposals in place to ensure that small-scale mining day, as we call it, the June 2nd, will be called Responsible Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining Day worldwide. So this is the second time that we are celebrating. The first was celebrated at the UMAT in Takwa, and today we are here in Kumasi to celebrate the Sustainable and Small-Scale Mining Day. If you look at the ILO statistics, more than 80 million people are involved in artisanal and small-scale mining. The challenges are peculiar. The issue of environmental challenges, lack of funds, conflicts in terms of surface and mineral rights are similar across board. So if we celebrate, we have something in common. And also, people who are within the ASM subsector are people who mine for survival. Majority are mining for survival. But now it has evolved, especially in Ghana, and becoming more of a business avenue where you see a lot of entrepreneurs entering into it. So it becomes more and more mechanized, what we call the fully mechanized operations, as to what we have, the artisanal mining operations. So you need a lot of capital in to ensure that you can do it and do it appropriately. But when we celebrate, it creates that awareness. It shows that people who are closer to their resources can also benefit from their resources. One of the things that we normally see, people say when you go to South Africa, Joburg, for example, they mine and develop the country. Yes, the people who are mining are South Africans. Whatever they get, they invest back into their economy. We are not saying people should not, or foreigners should not participate in the exploration of our minerals, but we should empower the Ghanaian to move from small to medium and to large scale, so that at the end of the day, whatever we mine will remain in this country, and you know the multiplier effects. So that's the essence of that celebration. There should be conscious and deliberate efforts from government to put this strategy in place to ensure that people migrate from one level of the mining stage to the industrial set. And that is what is going to bring a lot of change into our mining space. We're also educating our members on issues of irresponsible mining, the use of mercury, because Ghana have signed on the Minamata Agreement or the convention. And as you know, government has brought over 100 mining processing plants that is mercury-free. It's going to improve or help in implementing the National Action Plan that a committee was set, which we are part to implement in terms of the mercury reduction from the good. You understand? A lot. We know that small-scale mining creates avenues for people to get jobs. The plants even that government is bringing, or the plant that the government is going to commission, each plant, we have 100 of them, each can take over 100 people. So when you multiply 100 by 100, you're looking at 10,000 jobs. And when they are managed properly, you know, 10,000 multiplied by 4, if you have dependents, you know that you are going to over 40,000 people just benefiting from 100. So these are areas that we are proposing. But you know, the challenge is the brand that we have as small-scale mining. Anytime it's mentioned, people think of negativity. People think of people like small-scale mining as people who are not contributing anything. From 89 to now, the percentage of gold production in terms of contribution has moved from 2.2% in 1989 to over 35%. Now, no large-scale company as a unit can compete with the sector. Out of every 3 ounces of gold mined, 1 is coming from the sector, and it's mainly Ghanaians, as we've said. So government is taking key interest. We are all going to work together to ensure that these negative environmental footprints are managed so that the sector will see the real transformation in our economy. After all, it's not wrong for miners or Ghanaians to participate in the exploitation of our minerals. It's something that should be encouraged. Thank you. During the dry season, you can see a lot of farmers put themselves in groups and also go in search of gold. They are also part of the communities. We have women who also go in and provide catering services. In the same community, you have hoteliers benefiting. People doing this mobile money transfers and all that, they are also benefiting. So small-scale mining creates a lot of linkages. You see, if it's industrial, then it's specialized. Then you need very skilled people to handle it. That's why you see people left out. But small-scale mining, everybody is the skills. You need less skills. Even ex-convicts, we are able to mainstream them who don't even get jobs when they come. When they come to the sector, they are accepted. So there's nothing like when community mining comes to your community or small scale mining comes to your community, you don't get access. It's free entry and free exit. If you want to work, you work. If you want to leave, you leave. The issue aspect that we need to improve upon it within the community. That is why that young boy asked this question: what will be the future of the effect of ASM to the next generation, because of what the child have seen in their communities. But we need to work together. It's a shared responsibility for us to deal with this issue. PNDC who say go do na ye tu okrom ha no yes mo go no call your neighboring countries no to say especially Togo no wan koton na say sika na kasa ekro no mu enti aban ehwe say obetinti mmra na aboa amagana fo aye ni yetumi ahwe adwuma na omo ye no ni amom ntitiye no maye ni yi 89 na ban years a enti ene na ye 33 years sa 89 krata ye san ma Ghana for to me say omunye efoma gudi adwuma no ene na ye 33 years eno nti na ye di eda no na ye pese ye na wiase nyina agitum senior professor Mankwa kan ye no ye try your proposals do na na ye amase ye fa day insio no obi ehu say ye responsible small scale mining day and a responsible artisan and small scale mining day no obi o tu foma gudi ehu say adwuma oye no eso ye ni yi eso ye ni yi eno nti na ye di saa day then so no ye kan ye difficulties ena niam bebre a aba aboa ebi ni say Minerals Commission the BBA friend MCAS aba ye first no o person nya license this way free enough who are not practice or bank crime say omo dey go abes for free so a computer o call online o betun your search we your search we are utu fie no kito mobile phone kra o betumi aya application online o betumi aya application online and also so no by 2 weeks time who the shame na bibi ekoso acha 2 minutes e be come ministry for recommendation ni adudu na no problem e won say edru ministry ho a eche if you say minister nko na ese so to be sign sa krata no so obehwe ne dudu na no ni office enti ama mining uye no ni uni krata odi ya we galamse ni ama sa akwanya na ye nya na minister sign ntem no e ha adwen nanso association no Minerals Commission nyina no hwe kwampa ye be fa so a enje bia license e renewal ni amani nyina yetumi assign the same proposal say because of unavailability of minister na da gine edwuma oye doso no anke betumi a aban many laws no na small scale license no udru Minerals Commissioner ye wie na 2 weeks na ya assign a ni yetumi nya omo ye edwuma ni nyina wo data so ni yetumi hu say kodwuma nsa ana say abna na eye edwuma ho ha na wanye ni yi a yetumi nedi esen say nipa bebre be kwakọ edwuma ye ni omo data mo de ye edwuma enu de association no ese osre na ban hwe ni yentumi sa ne enimani ya enti ni nyina ni amadodo na ye kenkan ya ye hwe san kan say mercury Ghana sign on Minamata Convention the reduction of mercury aban the processing plant bi aba a your friend the gold catcher or the 100 aba 6 June obepa huntuma na ye nyina small scale mining ye gitum if say mercury e won so ansubon e won ne o tu for magudie no ho e say won so ansuboni e won the whole environment e ma the whole environment enti ni aban ni aba no e beboa na mercury reduction no under the Minamata Convention ye tumi implement because you hear what we call the National Action Plan small scale miners nso kan we developing ni nyina enti sa fidie ye ebe eno so beboa nanso enso a if say the man so a ye de ma ne etua ne kakran kakra enya ade bi a ye beton ma abode ba ye ne kakran kakra ye adwuma kakran kakra no wetumi etua enti mo say miners nyina nkambom community o cooperative so omo nyina nkambom various districts no ne nyina nkambom ne Minerals Commission en Samra another one I council say ye ni private sector be sign agreements small scale miners 2 years ago affected nyamiadum omwetumi any mineral income investment fund akambum am ye raise over $500 million ye dey be inject into the small scale sector enu beboa ama foreigners especially Chinese for ye nuanom ni sikenti no ma fa kuntu anse etachi etu eseno sene make forest bebreda omugusu tu eseno no esa so muska a mu fidie nti omotumi ye no saa ne ma nyina be bre na ase na magana fo etumetu fom agudie no mo diye na account mine no ne aye adwuma no ne aye ne ye ebise ekọ enim no within the next 3 years se wanye wadwuma ye onye obi akra nto gold ebise ebisa se gold ya oton efi hi conventional aba ye free be the OECD guidelines guidelines talking about responsible gold mining and responsible sourcing and we nuanom no ye de kaka da ye de wo ye ne asen to ye hofo ba bia ye ni yie no ne aye ni yie se ne beboa ama Ghana fo enya small scale home faso medamos o kasa o untumi mine sell ko mine keke I see enya small scale miners every export bia ye no ye wo sika bia gito ya gitu mu se ye ngi sika bi nto a yenya ya ne Minerals Commission ni ministry no sika mbom wo hwa omo ye exploration at areas senior penyi kan ye no enti ya hwe se si ewia data na ebeba ne ye nyina be fie ni ne aka bom senior yenya asase na ewie no na obi onye mine na kra akọje ne nyina afa enti eno na egusu ye asase nya no din because asase kro na no eno na edua koko wo so eno na edua tik eno na ye bibia wo so enti se wanya baabi a sika no na wotwa baabi a na chese ye kose ne makwa ase bi mfa so obi ani so eno nti na ye ka se yenya asase a ya prosperity na nipa ne ko mine a onkonko se ne ma ena ohwa Ghana he nyina no asase yantam eda wa ye for mining no last can kwa ekite almost 90%. Ni aka no kakra bi na small scale dudu no nso anya so adwuma oli kakra bi na ye so adwuma ntia aja ma illegal mining koso concession ntia ye ni aban sese wona want to nya adwuma no a mo ja mo asase illegal miners afa no ese etwitwa sa asase se community mining de be yo se e be ma small scale miners ni baby no mu nyina ye ni etumi amonitor mo adwuma na ebeboa esri se ebeda ho yirantam na nipa no nso a onye hwe ukoi license nso a enye yie wo so na magana for mewuma ni nyina nya adwuma aye ewo community level Femi Godwin ama General Secretary Ghana National Association of Small Scale
miners themselves have found out that or have realized that they have to do responsible, sustainable, viable mining. And when you're dealing with people who realize the things that they need to do for themselves, it's easier to help them. The request, we'll take it to the board, discuss it with the board, and then we'll come out with an answer. The Minerals Commission is the regulator, but there are other players, chiefs, opinion leaders, political appointees, party apparatchiks. They are all involved in sometimes making our work difficult, because you could send an inspector to an area. Before you realize, a call will come from a big man or a big woman saying that don't send that inspector there again. It happens. It's the reality. We have to accept it. We all know what the president wants. So I am, enjoining and pleading with political appointees, with our chiefs, with our opinion leaders, to help the president achieve his heart's desire that small-scale mining would not destroy the environment. We all have a part to play, all of us, including the media. But their words go far, not entirely. We have collusion in other places. People will team up with others to do the wrong thing. But when you have government appointees who are giving good support, then you are very happy. But when it doesn't happen, then it creates a problem. Minerals Commission is blamed for everything, but it is not us. Sometimes our reach does not reach that far. You go to a place, you are working, you know you are doing the right thing, and then because of political patronage, you have to step back. It is the truth, and it has to be acknowledged.
So what's your advice?
Those who have been appointed by the Excellency, the President, should do the right thing. They should help the President achieve his aim of making Ghana an environmentally friendly place, of making small-scale mining sustainable and responsible.
But Madam, the last one before you go, do you think that, people who are...
there are judges who have complained that even some of the prosecutors, mess up their prosecuting work, so that they even find it difficult to give judgment. Some judges also, when policemen have gone to the trouble of arresting culprits, they give them a slap on the wrist, light sentences. And they go back into the community and start teasing and laughing at the policemen. So that impetus to do the right thing sometimes is not there, because you go out of your way, you arrest someone who's doing the wrong thing, you take the person to court, and it's like a joke. So we are engaging everybody. We are engaging the judiciary, we are engaging the legislature, we're engaging the legal fraternity, EPA, forestry, cocoa board, everybody who has something to do with the mining industry. It has to be done right. Yes, the president's aim has to be achieved. It's very crucial, very important.
Madam, your name for us?
I'm a board member of the Minerals Commission and the chairman of the steering committee on small-scale mining of the Minerals Commission. Judy Nakuo Krayem. Judy Nakuo Krayem. Yes.